Caribbean as well as the icon itself. There's a total of 7, 8, 9, 11, total of 11 specialty cocktails here.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the
Each of these drinks represent the different classes of Royal Caribbean ships. So, they have the first song. So, the first song, this one is based on the beginning of Royal Caribbean, the Song of Norway, basically. And this is a tequila-based drink. It is Casamigos Silver Tequila Contra, which is an orange liqueur, watermelon juice, and lemon sour. So it's a little different, but it sounds like the taste will probably be very good together. So let's try that out and see. So this is the first song. Tequila based. Let's see what this tastes like. It's pretty. Look at the garnishing, y'all. Look. I'm gonna have to step my garnishing game up, or Timmy gonna have to step in. With the mint in your nose right here and the watermelon, it really accents the drink big time. These braids are so small, they get on my nerves because they don't stay put. They just, anyway. This is delicious. I don't know why it has to be Casamigos, maybe because Casamigos has a sweet taste to it. And so they're looking for, some sort of flavor, because most tequila don't have a strong taste to it. It usually just takes on whatever you put with it, unless it's a Reposado or Nanero. This is good. Watermelon juice and lemon sour. Definitely, I can make this. But I have to make sure it looks as pretty. They have a spring of mint in there and a wedge of watermelon. So just to give you a little more background on the first song drink and what it was after. So basically it's after this Song of Norway, which was basically Royal Caribbean's first purpose-built ship. And it was actually launched in 1970. But basically the Song of Norway, it was one of the things that it was actually the first purpose-built ship. Okay, so that was a specialty of the first song, which is basically the drink, but the Song of Norway. Now, this next drink I'm drinking comes from this sovereign class, and it is the Viking Crown. And the reason being is because the sovereign class was actually a ship larger than her sisters, and it was, let's see, basically expanded out to different itineraries. We went out to Europe, we went out to France, and things of that nature. I'm gonna read this book while I'm sitting here drinking these drinks. I want to remember everything. But it was basically built in 1982. So, as you can see, Royal Caribbean's been doing their thing year after year after year. So, they launched in 1970. They launched in 1970. They expanded in Norway in 1978. They lengthened it, made it longer. And then when they did the sovereign class, they brought that out in 1982. So if you think about 1978, that's 8 years. 78 to 82, that's 4 years. And And so 4 years, they're already building a whole nother ship. Okay, Royal Caribbean obviously been doing their thing. And basically, they just started making their ships larger and larger and larger. So when we get to the next drink, it'll be what the next drink is for their class. So let's see how this Viking's Crown is from the Sovereign class. So this is the Viking's Crown, and this consists of pisco, lemon and pineapple juices, and pineapple gum syrup. So basically, pineapple, lemon, and pisco. Don't know what pisco is. Something new for me, so I'm gonna try it, and I'll probably look it up to see exactly what it is. Okay, so this is similar to, it sort of reminds me of like a rum punch, right? But just think of this. But think of rum punch only having pineapple. That's what this is. This tastes exactly like a rum punch, but just take out all the other juices and just use pineapple. This is delicious. This is very refreshing. And for those who like pineapple, that's fine. Now, if you're allergic to pineapple, not for you. They got the garnishings of a pineapple wedge, pineapple gum, pineapple juice, all of that. I'm pretty sure that you can probably replace the pineapple and just do pisco, lemon, and mango juices and mango syrup. And you can do that for those who are allergic to pineapple. This is good. I'm gonna drink halfway down because Pretty Timmy is supposed to have his tail here already. Okay, so this next drink is called the Eagle. Okay, and this one here is based off their Voyager class, which was actually Project Eagle, which was the largest cruise ship in the world at the time in 1999. So here they had a saying of like no vacation on earth at this time. So just do the years math. So the first one was launched in 1970. They extended that one 8 years later in 1978. Then 4 years later in 1982 was their next ship. And then their next class was from 1982 to 1999, so it took them a while to do that one. So that was about 17 years later. But that one was one of the biggest ships, and it was actually built in Finland. And some of the primary features on the ship was it was the first rock wall at sea, a full basketball court, an adventure beach, which was a water slide at sea. They had mini golf. They had the 3-deck high main dining room, so it was 3 decks. So that's nothing new. That's been out there since then. They had a skating rink, okay? And then they also had the first ice skating rink at sea. So they had inline skating rink, which was the one with the wheels, right? And then they had your first ice skating rink at sea. So just so you know, they've been the first for a very long time. So this drink, thank you. This drink is the Eagle, and this has Hennessy, VS Hennessy cognac, milk, vanilla and simple syrup with a sprinkle of nutmeg, as you can see here. So I'm curious to know how this is gonna taste. I'm not really a milk person, but this look like, I'm gonna taste it, and if it's good, I might make it at home and just warm it up. Because I have all these ingredients at the house. So let's go ahead and taste this Eagle, okay? Ooh, my husband don't like this one. This tastes like eggnog almost. Like, I put you this way. You can make this Just give it a little more Henny. Christmas drink right here. It's a Christmas drink. This is good. Did you like it? Okay, there you go. This is good. This is definitely a Christmas drink. I wouldn't drink this at a bar on a normal basis. I mean, if you like Kahlua and cream, it's fine, but it's not that type of taste. This is like an eggnog taste. Really an eggnog taste. Yeah, definitely. Hubby would love this one. Now they have another one, the Millennium Bellini, but I already had that already. Now the Flow Rider, I had that earlier on Embarkation Day, so I'm not going to do it again. That one was basically based off the Freedom class ships, okay? And the Freedom of the Seas, it basically bears resemblance of all the other ships, but the only difference was the fire is one fire zone longer. Basically, was just 91 feet longer than the previous ship. And it also included the Flow Rider, which was the, with the water, the waves thing, and this was in 2006. So just think about this. Now, they may have had multiple ships, but their actual classes was, set out about a few years. So from 1999 to 2006. So this is another 7 years before they came out with the next class of ships. And this one had the Flow Rider. It had the Splash Away Bay, for the little tots. It had the cantilevered whirlpools, basically. And the first boxing ring at sea. Now, I've never seen a boxing ring on any ship, so I haven't been. If any of you have been on the Freedom class, I know some of you are Royal Caribbean lovers and you've been doing this for a long time, but this is only my third Royal Caribbean ship I've ever been on in my life. Primarily it has been Carnival. Recently it's been Virgin, but I've only been on one Virgin ship. But the Royal Caribbean is still a little new to us. And I've never seen a boxing ring. Like, do they have boxing matches? Like, do they have, I'm talking about, like, do they have real boxing matches? Like Mike Tyson and somebody of a higher stature or known in boxing? Or are these just amateurs? Or you just get in there and you just spar with your family? I just need to know that part. But the Flow Rider was a Jack Daniels Tennessee Rye, Hearing Cherry Liqueur, Lillet Blanc, and Angostura Orange Bitters, which is basically, it was basically a Manhattan, not a Manhattan, it was like I wouldn't say it was a Manhattan or an Old Fashioned, because if it's a Manhattan, you need some vermouth, right? And if it's an Old Fashioned, you need some sugar. But then again, the cherry liqueur might have been the sweet piece of things, right? So we'll see. I wouldn't put it in either category, but it's a long line of that taste. So if you're in Manhattan or an Old Fashioned lover, the Flow Rider is the thing to get at the 1400 bar. Okay? All right. So let's get into the next one. So yes, I am. In 1 second. So this next drink, now there's 3 of them for the Oasis class. I'm not gonna drink all 3 of them because I'm still trying to stand up, right? But I want to make sure that I drink something that's representative of each of the classes of the ship. So basically, this class of drinks are basically based out of the Oasis of the Seas. It's the Oasis class ships, just like the Allure and all of them. They're all Oasis class ships. And they debuted in 2009. So remember, 2006, 2009, that was just 3 years later. 3 years later, Royal Caribbean busting out them ships, those class ships. And this ship here was about the superstructure of those ships. The Oasis class was the first ship who had had like an open structure, so it's open. You know, looks like you're a mall or a condominium at sea type thing where everything wasn't closed. It was open in the middle. That's where you got your Central Park, you got your Aqua Theater, you got your boardwalk, you have the carousel, you have the Rising Tide Bar, you have the neighborhoods, right? Like on some of them, you have certain type of neighborhoods. Of course, they got the loft suites. Okay, that's when you start getting the loft suites available. They have the water slides. Okay. And then, of course, you had the ultimate family suite. All of that started with the Oasis class, okay? So, to represent those, they have a drink called the Pink Pony, which is representative of the carousel, okay? Then they have the Rising Tide, which is representative of the bar. And then they have the Living Garden, which is representative of Central Park, okay? So, Pink Pony is vodka with Saint Germain, elderflower, liqueur, Aperol, grapefruit juice, and lemon sour. I'm not going to try that because I don't like Aperol. For some reason, I don't care what drink it's in. I've just learned that it doesn't matter how much more or less you put in, it just doesn't do me right. So I'm not going to try the Pink Pony. But for those of you who love it, that's the thing to get from this bar. Then you have Rising Tides, which consists of Bombay Sapphire Gin, Lillet Blanc, Contral, Absinthe, and Lemon Sour. Now, that I can probably tolerate. That's probably something more lines of like a Sazerac from like New Orleans or something, but it has gin in it versus bourbon or whiskey, okay? Instead of rye whiskey. And then you have the Living Garden, which is vodka, which is Kettle One, but it's the botanical grapefruit and rose vodka, so it's infused. And that one has Aperol, honey syrup, lemon, and orange juice. That Aperol threw me off, y'all, but that one there represents Central Park. So I'm going to go with the Rising Tides because it has everything in there that I'm a little familiar with, and it doesn't have the Aperol line. So therefore, I definitely want to try that one. So as y'all can see, Pretty Timmy came. Pretty Timmy was upstairs trying to get pretty. This drink here is called it's called the Rising Tide, and this one is based on the Oasis class. So nice and pretty. See how it looks here? It looks good. Very citrusy. Very citrusy. I don't know if it represents the rising tide like it said it should though. Citrus for you? Yeah, got gin. Okay, well, Timmy don't like it. It's okay for me, but it's not one of my favorites. So I'm gonna sit this in the line. But so far, the first three that we've tasted, trust me, it will be a Pretty Timmy moment. He just needs to sample or whatever. So before I get into the quantum class, now we at the quantum class, which is right before the icon class. So this one, Timmy loves the actual milky drink, and this is very good. This, like I said, would be good. You can add a little nutmeg in there, it'll be off the chain. Taste this one. That looks like a nutmeg. You like that one, right? Okay. Okay. Now this one is that one was the Eagle. This is the Viking Crown. It's the Viking Crown. That one not that bad. And this one is the first song. This is Watermelon. Probably something similar to what we drank earlier. So we already know neither one of us like this drink. Out of these three, what's your favorite so far? Because we got two more drinks to do. What's the last one? You like this? Yeah. Okay, so the first song seems to be his favorite for this one. My favorite out of all of these so far is the Viking Crown for me so far. I actually like that.
Get that one right there.
You want that one right there?
We missed that one before.
Okay. Get it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we that one before.
We're gonna get the 1400. Okay, so the next drinks that we have is part of the Quantum class. And the Quantum class debuted in 2014. And it's basically the smartest ship. So it was built in 2014, but it didn't, then it was also expanded in 2018. So y'all keep those years going. Royal Caribbean been on their thing for forever, okay? And so on this ship in the Quantum class, that was the introduction to technology. So you got your bionic bar, you got your iFly ripcord, which is the indoor skydiving. You got your elevated glass capsule, the 360 degrees. It looked like a capsule up in the air. You know, one of those. They also have the first bumper cars at sea, and then they also have the theater with the 270-degree view, which means it was very, very wide. So there was Quantum class, which was very innovative one. So their drinks for this class, one is called the cable car, which represents the bumper cars, right? And then one is free fall, which represents the skydiving, indoor skydiving at sea, in addition to the 360 capsule that they had. So based on the ingredients of these two things, the cable car has Captain Morgan's original spice rum, orange curacao, lemon sour, and aquafaba, so that replaces the egg white, and the cinnamon sugar rim. And then they also have a free fall, which consists of Kettle One botanical orange blossom vodka, so it's an infused vodka, Campari, so it already lost me there because that's the same thing as Amperol, and I don't like Amperol, so I don't like Campari either. But it has Contra in there, which is an orange liqueur, blood orange puree, lemon sour, and soda water. So for the Quantum class, I think I'm gonna stick to the cable car because that Campari is gonna blow me. Not really gonna like that one, so I'm gonna try the cable car. Okay. So this is the cable car, Quantum class ships. You know your Quantum class, y'all know what both those include. It includes your Quantum, your Spectrum of the Seas, Odyssey of the Seas, and I think there's one more. Quantum, Ultra, Spectrum of the Seas, and Odyssey of the Seas. Those three. So here's the cable car. Let's see what it's like. We got rum, orange curacao, lemon sour, and aquafaba that gives us a little froth at the top. No egg white necessary. And the cinnamon sugar rim. I don't know how to take this. This cable car. I know what they was trying to do, but not liking this one either. So Quantum class, cable car, and the Rising Tide Oasis class. Not saying it's fancy, it's just I don't like it. It's different. You wanna sip that one? I know if I don't like it, I know you ain't. This ain't good. I didn't like it. Right? Yeah. Quantum class, not so well. Your ships are real good, but the drinks y'all got represented. Now that vodka one, the vodka one you might like. But I know I'm not gonna like because it got Campari in it. That's just another version of your alcohol. Like everything I've tasted is different. Yes, I got it. Got my card. Yeah, it's time to go to the Oasis class. I mean the Icon class, y'all. So our next drink is a well-known drink of the 1400 bar, which is the 1400. There is another drink called the Iconic Gin and Tonic, but I don't want any gin. I don't like gin and tonic. But the 1400 is a very good drink, and it pretty much represents everything the Icon series represents. Okay, so your icon is your icon of the seas and a star of the seas. Okay, and this is where Royal Caribbean took everything that people love from resorts, theme parks, and innovation as well as cruising and lump it all into one, and that's what you get now. Okay, so you got your Aqua Dome, the largest standing dome at sea. You got the Hideaway, which is the first suspended infinity pool at sea. You have your Thrill Island, which is the first neighborhood dedicated to all things thrill. You got your Chill Island, which has the largest pool at sea. You got Surfside, which is the first neighborhood. You have the Pearl, which is the largest kinetic sculpture. You got your water park. You got your Crown's Edge. You got your Ultimate Family Townhouse. You got your largest pool at sea with that Royal Bay, and much, much more. So let's get into this 1400. Yes. Yeah, you all already know I gotta get that machine. Y'all gotta get that gun for the house, don't y'all?
Smoking.
Woo! Yeah. Are you gonna do the honors of busting the bubble?
It'll bust on its own. I'm gonna do one of those drinks.
Go on and bust it.
No, it's gonna bust and then the smoke will come out.
No, you need to bust it so the smoke can come.
They're gonna bust it alone.
See? There you go. Woo! Go on ahead. We already know we like it. We already drank some. But we had to end the 1400. Had its own little mini bar crawl with all the best cocktail drinks on the ship thus far. Do you agree, Timmy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 1400. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you. Tell everybody your name, where you from.
My name is Clive. I'm from India.
All right.
I'm working with Royal for like 5 years.
5 years now. Well, thank you so much for the drinks. Enjoy. Thank you so much for helping me with the bar crawl.
Pleasure.
Well, I got my flow rider to end out my 1400 mini bar crawl. And what you? Oh, you got the 1400.